on the motherfucking YouTube. Now, what's up with everybody? Hopefully, you guys are joining in. I'm still trying to find my neck. You know what I mean? So, can somebody help me find it? But what's going on? How's everybody doing out there? Hopefully, everyone had a good weekend. You motherfuckers are probably watching Rhodium Radio because I know I was. If you're not joining me live right now, I'm hella late. But hey, better late than never, right? That's how it goes. Let's see if more people join in. What's up, homie Bob Lazar? Hey man, I'm late. I was watching the Rhodium Radio with Gotos, you know what I mean? So that's why I wasn't able to come on. But yeah, it was pretty interesting. It was dope to see Tony A have Gotos Julio on there. About time, man. You feel me? And that he has more raza from Northern California, from the Bay Area. You feel? But what's up with everybody? Hopefully you guys are doing good. It's Jose with Oakland Latinos United, chilling. Got a few things I want to talk about tonight. Not too much like last time, but we can talk about a few issues of the day. Hopefully more people are joining in. Hopefully you guys press that like button if you're joining. Say what's up to your boy Jose, just kicking back. Were you guys watching that Rhodium Radio interview with Gotos Julio? I was watching it. That's why I was a little late. I ain't gonna lie, I was watching it. You feel me? I grew up on 17 Reasons and 18 with a Bullet and all that stuff. You know what I mean? So it was pretty dope to see Tony A have him on Rhodium Radio. It's probably still on. You feel me? But you could probably go back and watch it probably tomorrow. Because now you're joining Jose's live feed. You feel me? Oakland Latinos United. Press the like button if you guys are joining in. But that made me want to talk about that a little bit. You know what I mean? More raza that comes from that gangbang past. You know what I mean? Nope, he got bad paper. Who got bad paperwork? Jewel, what's up? North End, West End, Hayward. The West End, that's over there off for Tennyson, right? But I pressed that like button, but Tony A got bad paper. Oh, I don't know, bro. Does he? I don't know too much about Tony A. I know he's from like LA or something like that, or no, Wilmington, I think, Wilmas or some shit. But yeah, I've been over there, West End, Hayward. That's over there off of Calaroga, right? I've been up that way before, many times. But by Palmacia, correct? But yeah, man, it's just good to see people from Southern California reaching out to people from Northern California. It's a long time in the making. You know what I mean? There's been this drama forever, between the North and the South, and it's a beautiful thing to see more people on here. You know what I mean? Bridging these gaps because that's what we need. You feel me? And it's just been a long time that Raza's been divided, fighting each other, hating on each other because someone's from LA or someone's from the Bay. What's up, Art Best? I seen Splice One on there. Yeah, he was on there, huh? I got to see a part of that. I didn't see the whole thing. Calaroga Junior High up. My brother went there for a minute, believe it or not, because he didn't want to go to school in Oakland. He went to Calaroga Junior High. It's a long story, but I was too little to really remember. Press the like button if you guys are joining. You know what I mean? Hopefully we get more people on here. But yeah, I was watching that interview with Gold Toes. What's up, MacArthur Productions? I seen you over there on the Rhodium Radio. I was on there too. I was talking about I was joining that live with Gold Toes and Tony A Rhodium Radio. And it was pretty dope, that they had them together, you know what I mean? And they threw over a pair of Chucks, South Sudan up there started. And homie back in the days mentioned, I didn't care. Splice Ones from West Hayward. Dope bands. Oh, thank you. I got this white Ben Davis shirt about 2 years ago. I try to keep it clean, but the motherfucker gets dirty hella easy. Any little stain and it's dirty. But nah. What happened was what I heard. It was the shoe war, and that happened in 1969 or 68, something like that. And I don't think Nike Cortez were invented yet. I think the war was over a pair of Stacy Adams, is what I heard. I don't know if you guys know what Stacy Adams shoes are. But it happened over a pair of Stacy Adams. I guess some dude had a pair of Stacy Adams, and then I guess a dude from up, I don't know if he was from LA or a dude from up south, down south, took the Stacy Adams, and the dude who was, I guess, part of the NF went and confronted the dude, and it was like some dudes ended up getting killed. They turned into a riot, and that's according to the story that I've heard. It's called the Shoe War. You can probably find hella shit about it online. But yeah, man, that's pretty dope. You know what I mean? I mean, I grew up on all that 17 Reasons. I appreciate you talking on this because I was ignorant to the history, what happened. Yeah, man, that's, I mean, look, I'm not part of that lifestyle, but that's what I heard. You know, what I've been told, what I've read, what some of the OG homies told me, you feel me, happened a long time ago. And that's all I know about it, you know? There was a fight over a pair of shoes that some dude took. He wasn't supposed to take them. 17 Reasons. Yeah, man, that was an interesting interview with Gold Toes and Tony A. I was watching it, and it was cool. It was cool to see. Took them, gave them to Robert Sala. 17 pie. So there really was a pie face. Yeah, man. Oh yeah, it happened on Mexican Independence Day, right? That's what my brother told me. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, tapping in. Hopefully, you guys are joining in. Probably my live isn't going to be as exciting as Rhodium Radio's, but hey, or Gunner's live. But hey, I'm still here. I know I was a little late. I ain't gonna lie, I'm guilty. I was watching Rhodium Radio and I was late to my own live feed because I was watching the Gotos Julio uh, live feed on Rhodium Radio with Tony A. But everyday thing in the Bay. I remember Juice. Hey, where was Juice from? Was Juice from Pittsburgh or was he from Frisco? Because I had some people from the 925 tell me that he was really from Pittsburgh. I don't know. Woody used to put it down. Yeah, Woody was tight. Hopefully, Rhodium Radio has this big tone on there. That'd be dope. You know what I mean? I'm surprised, like, the homies from the 925, like Big Lil Los, I think was his name, and some of those other cats aren't on here talking about it more, online. I don't see them really on YouTube or nothing talking about East Coco County Records. There was a dude a while back. I think he was a white dude who used to talk about Woody and all that. He was from Antioch, I think. Louis Lou Shadow. Yeah, I remember all them dudes. Juices is HP. Okay, yeah, I was told he was from Pittsburgh, but I could be wrong. That's what unless maybe he's from Pittsburgh and he moved to I mean from HP and he moved to Pittsburgh. It's kind of like me. I claim the town. I'm from Oakland originally, but I lived all over the fucking place. I ain't gonna lie. I'll keep it 100. I lived all over the Bay Area, but Oakland always just felt like home. It's where I was born and raised half of my life, and hella homies and hella people I knew from there. So, to me, it was always town business. You feel me? As far as I look at it, Juice got out of prison recently. No shit. I didn't even know he was in jail. I had wondered why he hasn't rapped in so many years. I remember that fool used to be rapping a lot back in the days. I mean, bullies with foolies, and I didn't he used to rap with Shadow, the dude with the rap with Woody. I think he was on Straight Lace Mob, right? Straight Lace Mob or Straight Lace Posse, something like that was the name of their crew. Fresh cut, thanks, brother. Nah, I cut my hair. You know what I mean? But Killer Tay. Oh yeah, I met Killer Tay one time. I think he's from Fresno or Modesto or somewhere up that way. The Jacket born in Oakland, arrest Pittsburgh, Woody, San Leandro. Yeah, I heard about that. About to give myself a clean shave. What happened to MC Pooh? I think he's still around. Yeah, he's still around because I seen him on some interview a while back. Yep, SLM, Straight Lace Mob. Yep. But what do you guys think about that? About Rhodium Radio having Sir Dino in the past, ALG in the past. Now he has Gotos Julio on there. I think it's pretty dope. Pooh did 9 years in prison. Yeah, I think he did. Do I use medical cannabis? No, I don't, bro. I don't really smoke weed anymore. I used to a long time ago. Now I'm just trying to lose my fat because I need my neck back. I'm looking for my neck. I'm missing a neck, brother. Can somebody help me find it? But no, I've been on a diet, bro. Not on a diet, but I've been eating a lot better. You know what I mean? I've actually lost about 5 pounds within like 2 weeks. So I'm trying to get down there, bro. I'm at 250. I was at 255, and I'm trying to get down to about 220, 210, maybe 200. It's about us, I guess, together we can go big. Everyone's been waiting for that Gold Toes interview. Yeah, man, I've been waiting for him to do one besides Sir Dino. No disrespect to Pastor David Rocha, but I wanted to see more Northern California personalities on his platform because that's dope. You know what I mean? Gold Toes, you know? Road, yeah, no, that's why we don't have that many people on here today because everybody's on all the other. I should have did my live feed on Monday, but it's all good. I'm here. I appreciate you guys who are here watching it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I probably maybe it was a wrong. Before nobody used to be on Sundays. Rhodium Radio would finish hella early, and then Gunner would hardly ever be on Sundays. So now, you know what I mean? Screw them, only the real ones holding down what I'll say. I was the originator of the Sunday live feeds. Now everybody want to be like me. You feel me? Hey, real talk. Real talk. When I first started doing these live feeds on Sundays, nobody would be on Sundays, bro. I don't know if you guys remember that. Gunner wouldn't be on. Comedy's Perspective wouldn't be on. Rhodium Radio would finish like around roughly around 9. You know what I mean? But yeah, I am hella late. You know what I mean? And I'm missing a neck. I'm looking for my neck. So you know, you could call them necklace. But but yeah, I was looking for my neck. That's why I was late, homie. You feel me? But nah, real talk. Nobody was on. I was looking for UFOs. Hey, talking about UFOs next weekend. I don't know what date. Probably next Sunday or Monday. 20th anniversary of September 11th. I want to do a special live feed all about September 11th. I want to talk about conspiracies. I want to talk about the official report. I want to talk about where were you when that happened? Were you even alive? Because I know some of you might be younger. You know what I mean? Everything that has to do with 9/11, I'm going to tell you what happened with me during that week. What happened? How did I find out about 9/11? How did it affect me when I was watching it? So, 9/11 special live feed next week, all 9/11. I want to talk about, because I used to be big into the 9/11 conspiracy stuff. So, I want to talk about conspiracies. I want to talk about the official stories, the wars, how the world, a lot of us don't realize the world changed hell of after 9/11. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to talk about that today. You know what I mean? I'm going to leave it for next weekend. But next weekend, for sure, we're going to talk about 9/11. Yeah, I want to know what it's about. Like, I wasn't around for 9/11. FBI agents had helped the U.S. Somebody said Juice is from Sacramento Oak Park. I didn't know that. Yeah, man, next week we're gonna do a live feed all about 9/11. I'm gonna advertise it as that, as the 9/11 20th anniversary commemoration live feed. I might not be able to do it on 9/11 itself because I'm gonna be out of town that day. So it's either gonna be Sunday or Monday, because 9/11 is gonna be Saturday, or September 11th is gonna be on Saturday. I'm gonna be busy. I'm gonna be in San Francisco that night, so I'm not gonna be around to do a live feed. I won't be home till probably 2 in the morning. But for sure, the next day I'm gonna do a live feed. Maybe Sunday or Monday. I don't know yet. It depends what days I'm free that week. But for sure, it's gonna be a 20th anniversary. It should be dope. You know what I mean? What's up, Real Graphics? It should be dope. We'll talk about everything 9/11, about the conspiracies, about why do they censor conspiracies of 9/11 now? Did the official story? Do you believe the official story that it was hijackers that blew up the buildings and all that? What do you believe? What do you think? It's no bias if you believe the official story, and if you believe the conspiracy, no bias. You listen to Baby, he's cool. Do a live from the hills on Halloween. You know what? Reception be bad in the Oakland Hills, but I'll be down. They let it happen like Pearl Harbor. Hey, brother, just save it for next weekend. We'll talk about all 9/11 stuff. But I want to talk about something that I was thinking about. And this is going to be a bit controversial. And I want to get your guys' opinion on it. Now, I know that I'm not the best looking dude in the world. I'm not fucking some fine ass motherfucking good looking dudes. You know what I mean? So, I know a lot of people may not take me seriously on this one, but I want to talk about relationships, and I want to talk about women, and I want to talk about what do you think, like, how have women or not getting women affected your life, and what do you think about the game, about men with game or without game? Do you think it's real? Do you think it's nonsense? I want to talk about it. Yeah, you know what I mean. I want to talk about men issues that I've been wanting to talk about, but sometimes I ain't even gonna lie, I get afraid to talk on those issues. But I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. You feel me? But look at me, bro. I have no neck. I was born with a condition on my lip. You know what I mean? I have a big nose. I'm not the most handsome dudes in the world. You know what I mean? And I'm not gonna lie, but I know I'm handsome in my own ways. You know what I mean? But when I was growing up, I had to learn how to be game tight because I knew if I wanted to get women in my life and if I wanted basically to get women, get laid or whatever, I knew that I had to be game tight, and I knew I had to learn how to spit game at women, and I learned fairly quickly. And I wasn't always a big dude. I wasn't heavy set when I was young. I was actually skinny when I was young, and but I did have the condition of I had a problem with my lip. You know what I mean? I had always had kind of a big nose, and let's face it, I'm not some motherfucking fine, fine ass fucking who's a fine dude? Some handsome motherfucker. What's that one Vaco's name? I don't remember his name, but I'm not some fine ass. I'm not Fabio. You know what I mean? I'm not none of that. But I had to learn how to spit game if I wanted females. I always tell people I lost my virginity when I was 16, and the reason I lost it wasn't like some like oh my god I'm never gonna get a female. No, I just wanted to feel what it was like to get laid, and I just didn't feel it was important to keep my virginity around. And I wasn't a religious person per se, but I wanted to lose it, and I lost it. You know what I mean? Plain and simple. I met a female. She vibed with me. I vibed with her. I spit game. I wasn't afraid to talk to her. We went out. We kicked it. Next thing led to another, and boom, I'm not a virgin anymore. You know what I mean? And I did it because I had the confidence to want to do it. And I realized that if I kept my mouth closed mouths don't get fed. You feel me? And I had to do what I had to do. 16th, there's 10 now, so all women are average looking high standard. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. But, in my day, I'm 43 years old. I'm actually going to be 44 pretty damn soon. The game was different. I was 13. We did a tent at her homegirl's backyard. Damn, you were 13. You beat me, motherfucker. I was 16. But, yeah, I guess I was a late bloomer. But, I see like today, a lot of kids, a lot of young boys, young men are virgins, bro. Press that like button. But I've noticed that a lot of men are virgins out there, bro. And I've talked to a lot of young men, bro. And it just seems like it's hard for them to uh it's hard for them to communicate with women. And I can't blame them because look at the society we live in today. We teach men that it's wrong to talk to women, that if they talk to women, they're weirdos, they're machistas, they're this, they're that. That didn't exist when I was young. You know what I mean? Yep, you're right. Some of these young guys can't get girls. Closed mouths don't get fed. Yeah, man. And it's like, okay, look, I'll tell you the story. I'm going to tell you some real shit. I'm going to give you some real game. This happened 5 years ago. I shit you not, bro. So, I met this girl on Facebook. And, yeah, I'm going to talk about the simp thing. Good thing you brought the simp thing, Joe, because I'm going to talk about that, too. So, 5 years ago, this had to have been 2015, 16. I want to say it was the December or November right before it was going to be 2016. So, it was 2015 still. So, this girl had hit me up a few times. This black girl. She was African American. Oh shit, Jose messed around with a black girl. The world's gonna end. No, I wish she was a black girl, bro. But she was actually a black Latina girl. Cute. She was fucking cute, bro. She hit me up, bro. And she's seen all my pictures. Because in all my pictures, I'm having fun. I'm at, you know what I mean? I'm at parties. Because I'm a musician. So in all my pictures, I'm with musicians. I'm with parties. I'm with females. So she got intrigued, like, okay, this dude ain't the best looking dude in the world, probably, but why does he know so many people? So she hit me up, and we kind of talked, and then she didn't live in the Bay Area. She was actually living in SoCal, I think, but she was from the Bay Area. So she told me, hey, I'm gonna be staying in the Bay Area for a couple months. You want to get some coffee or kick it? I said, yeah, sure, why not? So she was staying not too far from Lake Merritt, if you guys know where that's at in Oakland. You know what I mean? I drove up to pick her up, and I noticed she kept looking at me. And I was like, huh? But in a good way, not in a bad. Like she kept got me in los ojitos, as we say in Spanish. I'm like, oh, okay, I think this girl likes me. So then we start to talking, and she tells me, in between the talking, she tells me, damn, Jose, you're just like how you look in Facebook. I said, what? It kind of threw me off. You know what I mean? It threw me off because she said, damn, Jose, you look just like you look on Facebook. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, you're not hiding anything. I'm like, huh? I said, elaborate more because I don't understand where you're coming from. She's like, well, you know, you look exactly how the pictures you post on Facebook. You don't try to hide them. You don't try to make yourself look better. You look exactly how you look. So it was kind of like a compliment. Like it was kind of pretty much saying I wasn't a fake ass nigga. You feel me? That I didn't have to hide who I was. I was confident in who I was. So that right there was like, oh shit. I said, I think she likes me. Okay, cool. That's a good sign. You feel me? And then we went to Jack London Square and we went to that bowling alley. What's the name of that bowling alley that's in Jack London Square? Right there off of Broadway by Third. Somebody tell me the name. I know you guys know the name. It's called what the fuck is the name of that bowling alley? Nobody remembers it? But it's still there. It's that bowling alley that's right there in Jack London. Planks, there you go, Planks. Exactly. So we went to Planks. We didn't go bowl or nothing, but there's like a bar there in the side. So we went to get some drinks on the bar. We were kicking it. And I mean the whole time it's got on los ojitos, bro. And I already know, you know what I mean? I started just giving her eye contact back, bro. Cause I already know. And then we were walking, bro, and she seen a couple walking by. And then she looked at my hand, bro. And I seen that, and I just fucking grabbed her hand like a pimp and took her with me. And that's when I knew. She was like, oh shit, okay. And it was a wrap from there, you feel me? But I'm just showing you, bro, that it doesn't matter how you look, it doesn't matter how you present yourself. If you're a confident motherfucker, you're gonna get what you want, bro. And that's just how it is. It doesn't mean you have to be a fucking misogynist or you have to be angry at females. Because look, I'm not angry at females. Because there's a lot of females that have done me wrong, bro. But there's a lot of females that have been good to me too. You feel me? Over the years. So I can't, you know what I mean? And the ones that have done me wrong, I'm glad that they did it because I learned from it. I don't have no hatred or ill will towards them because I learned from them. I learned the game from them. You feel me? These women that have done me wrong, I learned the game from them. Females pay attention looks 30% of the time. Yeah, yeah. People be insecure but never get to be with some type of, you get what I'm saying. Yeah, man, look. Like I said, I'm not fucking Brad Pitt. But there have been times where I went out to the club, I went out to the bars, or I just went out and I seen a cute girl and everyone was scared to talk to her. And I went and talked to her. And people were like, oh shit, she talked to you? I'm like, yeah, why shouldn't she talk to me? I just took a fat dab, some wild cherry punch at her. But I got a lot of stories like that, bro. You're talking about this going through a breakup at the moment. I went through a bad breakup. It wasn't bad, but I haven't had a girlfriend about a year and a half now. We're right before COVID. I was with a girl for almost 10 years, bro. And we had a crazy relationship, to say the least, bro. I mean, I ain't even gonna lie to you. We had a fucking crazy relationship. You know what I mean? We were fucking other girls together. We were doing just crazy shit. And that's not even a lie. And I know you're not gonna believe me, but I don't want people to believe me. I could care less. You feel me? But we were, man, bro. I was not sexually frustrated with her at fucking all. In 10 years that I was with her, bro, I was like, damn. You feel me? And yeah, we had a breakup about a year and a half ago, but it was partly because of my fault, bro. You know what I mean? Power cup will suck when it's over. Yeah, man. It sucked because it was part of me. Because I showed her my vulnerable, weak side. And I know that's not like I know that's gonna sound fucked up, but sometimes you gotta watch out what you tell your girl, you feel me? Cause I showed her my weak side because I was going through some shit at the time and it turned her off and she broke up with me. And I don't blame her for it because a lot of it is my fault. And a lot of I was being crazy too at the time. I didn't appreciate her in many ways like I should have. And I see that now. You know what I mean? But I've learned from a lot of my mistakes, bro. And I've been through a lot of things. I'm 43 years old. I'm about to be 44. Like I said, I may not have lived the best fucking life in the world, but I've lived my life to the fullest. Turn off by weakness by they want an alpha. Yeah. Yeah, and I was basically an alpha with her for many years, bro. And then she seen my weak side. Because the alpha, if I was being weak the whole time, for one, we wouldn't have been together for 10 years, and for two, we wouldn't have done the wild things we did. You feel me? And it is what it is, you know what I mean? But, yeah, it's just, I think a lot of people don't talk about these issues that much. I think a lot of people are afraid to touch on on these issues. And I think it's something that should be talked about. It tricks me out, you know what I mean? It tricks me out how there's men that are in their 30s that are still virgins, bro. That was unheard of when I was growing up. Unless fools were lying, but a lot of dudes that I knew lost their virginities quickly, bro. I did. I was, like I said, I was 16 when I lost mine. You feel me? And, it wasn't that hard, at least, at that time. But the world has changed a lot, and there are a lot of simps out there, unfortunately. Lost mine at 16 too. But there's a lot of simps out there, man. There's a lot of dudes out there who ain't game tight, who simp for females, unfortunately, bro. And that's not the way to do it either, man. It doesn't mean disrespect females. It doesn't mean be a dick with females. Nah. You just gotta learn that, they're not these perfect little princesses all the time. Just like we're not these perfect princes either. You feel me? You just gotta know that there's flaws in everything. You know, a girl could be the finest one in the world, and she could have flaws like a motherfucker. Look at the Sims that killed the IG model. Yeah, I heard about that. Keep it real. If you down tricking with tricking, you bad. So Shortcuts brought up something about an IG model who was killed, and I actually, believe it or not, it's crazy he brought that up because there's an old YouTuber named Holy Faded Soldier, and he actually made a funny ass video about that. And I looked into it a little bit, believe it or not. And apparently there was this, and this is a big thing now. There's these girls that are on IG showing off their ass, and you got all these weirdos who are stalking them, who are sexually frustrated. And I guess there was some dude who was like paying her to see her body parts, I guess, and he felt some kind of way and went and killed her. Crazy local, bro. You feel me? And there's just a lot of simps out there, a lot of weak men, unfortunately. And you can't be a weak man. Prescott like one if you guys are, you know what I mean, joining. But it doesn't mean like a gang. It doesn't mean you have to be an asshole. It doesn't mean you have to be fucked up. That's not what it means. It means you have to be strong minded and just understand that there's flaws out there. You know what I mean? It's like the old saying, if you see a fine girl, what do you got going besides looks? You feel me? What do you got going besides look? Yeah, you're a pretty girl. You know what I mean? You're attractive. I'll give you that. You're beautiful to look at. But what do you have going besides looks? You know what I mean? I dare you to ask a fine girl that. And I've asked them before, bro. Trip off that. Ask a girl one day, hey, you're a beautiful girl, but what do you got going besides looks? And see what she tells you. You feel me? And it is what it is. Son grow up, no fathers raised by women. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I'm not gonna say that's always the case because I have met some guys who grew up with their fathers that are simps too. But yeah, there's a lot of single moms out there, and they can't do it all. You feel me? I coach a 16-year girls softball team. And there's a lot of girls that like girls that happen on my team and over team. I know I had no idea. It seems pretty common nowadays. Girls have always liked girls. And I'm going to tell you something right now that it's going to be very fucking controversial. I think most girls, not all, but most, by nature are bisexual. And that's just what I believe. And I have my reasonings for saying that. I could be wrong. You could say I'm full of shit. You don't know what you're talking about, Jose. But I've been around plenty of females, bro. And I've seen the signs. You know what I mean? But, I could be wrong, but I think many girls by nature are bisexual. Many men aren't because of the way we're tricked, where we're raised. There's science to it, and I don't want to explain it right now. You know what I mean? But if you want me to explain it in more detail, hit me up on private on IG, and I'll tell you. But again, this is not to be sexist or mean or no, because I don't hate women. You know what I mean? If anything, I'll tell you guys something else is game one. The first girl that ever used me, you know what I mean? The first girl that ever used me, the first girl that I ever simped and used me, bro, I don't blame her. I'm actually glad she used me. You know why? Because I learned. I learned from that mistake. You know what I mean? Had I not learned from that mistake, I would have learned it somewhere down the line. Maybe worse, learned it at an older age, but I learned it at a very young age. I was 18 years old, and I was kicking it with this girl, and she just used me. She used me for money. She used me for my car because I had a car back then. You know, she just used me. You know what I mean? And I picked up on it quickly though. It didn't happen for it maybe happened maybe for a month, but I wasn't mad at her because hey, she was playing the game too. You feel me? And she thought I was a chump, and I was a chump at the time. I wasn't game tight, but it made me game tight. It made me like realize that she was you. I learned from that. Like, don't let that happen again, Jose. And if you do, like the old saying goes, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. You feel me? And that's just how it goes. But the simps today on the computer, man, oh God, I couldn't imagine what it's like to be a young man today. I'm glad I grew up in the 80s and 90s like I did, bro, because I couldn't imagine what it's like to be a young man today. You feel me? With the internet, with simps, you know what I mean? The concept of being a player doesn't exist anymore. You know what I mean? A simp I think it comes from the word simpleton, but a simp is a dude who lets women walk all over him and who Captain Saberholds women, if you guys know what that means. Can I save her? I want to be saved. You feel me? But, yeah, man. A simp is just basically a dude who be captaining for these females. You feel me? Who goes out of his way to save them. That's a simp. You know what I mean? A fool who falls for any little trick a woman throws at him. You know what I mean? Who's like, oh my God, she's such a beautiful princess. I want to save her with my fucking Superman cape. That's a simp. And I ain't no fucking simp. You could call me whatever. You could call me a fat ass. You could say, Jose, you're ugly. You could say Oakland Latinos is full of shit. But one thing you can't call me no simp. You can't call me no motherfucking player hater. You know what I mean? Because I ain't none of those things. I ain't once hated on my motherfucker from getting laid. Never. And nor will I. You feel me? They used to call them tricks, says Jose Martin. But that's one thing about Oakland, bro. You learn the game. What do you mean the consummate player's gone? You smoked or what? Of course it's gone, bro. A lot of simps get hurt and turn to red pill and hate women. Oh yeah, the red pill stuff is full of simps. Too Short MG gave me up as a teen. Yeah, man. The streets of Oakland gave me as a teen, bro, because all my homies around me were pimping. You feel me? Not pimping, but you know what I mean. How can we be players? What is example? Being a player is just being well, I don't want to call it player, but being a dude who wants what he wants is being confident, being sure of himself, and not being afraid to break out of his comfort zone. That's how you do it. If you're just a closed mouth, you don't get fed. And that's the old saying in the game. You feel me? And that's game one. And I'm not trying to be, like I said, you could believe me or not. You could say Jose's a fat fuck. You don't know what he's talking about. Hey, it's all good. I accept that. But if you learn a little bit from what I'm talking about, it is what it is. Look I'm not the best looking dude. I had to learn the game. I had to learn to be ruthless, in the game. Because if I would have kept my mouth shut, guess what? I would have been a 43-year-old virgin right now. You know what I mean? And that's real talk. And I didn't want to be a fucking 43-year-old virgin. Nah, man, you're speaking 100% facts, of course. You know what I mean? I didn't want to be a motherfucking 43-year-old virgin, bro. That's why. Gorilla pimping, town business. That's why I told Gunner, yeah, I'm game tight, you feel me? From the town when he interviewed me. Jose is beautiful and sexy. Okay, Bob Lazar. Bob Lazar is getting turned on. Maybe I should. But nah, for reals. Just, you don't have to be, if you're not the best looking dude in the world, bro, just This is all I can tell you, bro. And this is what I learned. If you're not the best looking dude in the world, present yourself like the best looking dude in the world. And that's real. Dress nice, you know what I mean? Speak out, don't be a fucking introvert. You know what I mean? Go out there, do what you got to do. You feel me? Put yourself out there in some to some degree. That's how it happens, bro. You know what I mean? Be confident, not conceited. Exactly. Dancing, dressing nice, money, having a car, and being funny, get my got me laid. It's all good, bro. You feel me? Me too. I play music. I can dance. You feel me? I've always had cars. I've always dressed nice. I got my Ben Davis shirt on. You feel me? I could even dress even in dressy clothes too. You know what I mean? And just being confident and just being, being who I want to be. You weren't waiting around for the next man to put you on. You went out there and made it happen regardless, of course. Always be yourself, exactly. And always be a best version of yourself. And that's real. That's real talk. You know what I mean? Don't be afraid of who you are. Even when you see Big Booger who will holla anyway, steak packing. Feel me? I'm Big Booger Wolf. Man, I got a booger right now. You know what I mean? Hey, talking about boogers, I'll show you another secret. Don't tell nobody. If a girl comes up to you acting hella conceited, hella stupid, tell her, oh shit, you got something on your nose. And you watch her go, I've done it before, bro. Real talk, it works. I swear to fucking God, bro, it works. I promise you. If ever some girl comes up to you acting hella stupid, bro, tell her, oh shit, you got something on your nose. And she'll be like, oh my God, where? I swear to God, bro. I swear to God, I'm not even lying to you. One time, I'll give you a story. One time I was in Alameda, bro. Man, you cool film grab. You were walking and riding something. Bruh, I pulled this one black girl one time on the BART, bruh. On the BART. You feel me? I pulled this girl when I was like 20 years old on the BART, bro. Next thing you know, we were making out on BART, bro. You feel me? But no, I'm gonna tell you true story, bro. About 7 years ago, I was in Alameda, bro. Me and my homie, we went to this Italian restaurant, and the waitress asked us, "Hey, do you want to sit in the restaurant or in the bar? Because if you sit in the restaurant, it's gonna take longer. In the bar, we can seat you now." Me and my homie said, "Fuck it, let's sit in the bar." And then the girl that was working the bar, she was a Latina. She was like Venezuelan, I want to say, or something like that, or Colombian. She was from South America, I remember. She was nice, cool, but at first she was kind of being bitchy. And we picked up on it, like, oh, okay, she's one of those. And then I told her, hey, ¿sabes qué? She's like, ¿qué? ¿Tienes algo aquí? Oh, shit. She got a napkin and went, ¿Dónde? ¿Dónde? I said, aquí. Okay, yeah, ya te lo limpiaste. And she looked at the napkin to make sure she cleaned it. Bruh, that shit was fucking, but after that, that was fucking hilarious. But after that, bro, she was being hella nice to us, bro. I mean, come on, stop. Hey, bro, you need to stop getting hella high. But no, swear to God, bro, she humbled herself like a motherfucker after we did that. I did that, bro. And I'm not even lying to you. You know? Yeah, oh, hell yeah. Look at Curry, man. Females hella like to test you. I call it a shit test. It means basically that they're testing to see how much of a man you are. And they'll do it. And many men fail those shit tests. You know what I mean? Like, I remember this one girl I was messing around with. She said, Jose, you think you're the shit, huh? Can you guys hear me? I think my thing froze. Can you guys see me? All right, I don't know. It looked like it paused. I don't know what happened. But where was I at, bro? My bad. What was I talking about before the stupid thing froze? I talked about the female who acted like she was all that at the Italian restaurant. I'm trying to think what else I was going to tell you. God damn it. Froze up, but audio good. Yeah, I could see me now. But what was I talking about? God damn it. I lost my concentration. I know I was talking about the girl at the restaurant in Alameda, but I was going to tell you another story, pero qué era esa historia? Damn it, I can't remember. You're good, straight. But yeah, what was I talking about? Anybody remember what I was talking about right before it froze? You know what I mean? But yeah, it's just little things that I learned over the years. You feel me? Oh, about tests. Tests. There you go. That's what I was talking about. Tests. About how women test you. You feel me? So a long time ago, a few years back, I think it was that. No, it was that girl I told you about that I met, and that we went to Planks in Jack London Square. Like we started messing around. So like about couple weeks after we started messing around, she told me, Jose, you think you're the shit, huh? You think you're a little player, huh? I'm like, yeah, I'm a player, because I knew it was a test. I said, yeah, I'm a player. I messed around with 100 women, and if you're lucky, you'll be the 101. And she started just laughing when I told her that. But I passed her test. You feel me? Because I picked up on it quickly. And you just have to be sharp like that sometimes. You feel me? And that's where men fail all the time. Hey, I'm not no dating coach or nothing like that. I should be one, but I'm not because I got to lose some weight and find my neck before I could be a dating coach of any type. But, I've been around. You feel me? And I messed around with some females out there, and I learned a thing or two. You feel me? I'm 44 years. I'm about to be 44 years old. I'm 43, and I learned a thing or two. You feel me? And it is what it is, and that's game one. Daddy, you get better advice than these YouTube coaches. I know some YouTube coaches, bro. I met a Rusty Vizar. I don't know if you guys ever heard of him. I met Tyler Durden from RSD. How do you know if a girl's trying to test you or will she just catch on? If a girl's trying to test you, she's probably gonna ask you something retarded. You feel me? You're gonna find neck in some UFOs. Exactly. Maybe the fucking UFO took my neck. You feel me? But yeah, man. You just know because they're gonna ask you something stupid, like are you a player or something? You know what I mean? Why are you going out again? Some retarded, bro. You know, it is what it is, bro. You can't be mad at women for that because it's part of women's nature. It is what it is. You got to remember, in the old days, men were hunter gatherers, and they had tribes. You know what I mean? And the man who was going to survive was the one who got all the women. You know what I mean? That's how it is. What's up, Hogside? We're talking about the game. the game, the game, the game. Game one, you should know. Like Too Short said, a lot of men just don't get women. Because that's why I'm pimping. Luis Ramirez, what's up, man? What that song say? That song by with Keep the Sing Too Short, he says, what it says, surfing on the net instantly, you a trick in 5 states. And he says, that's why a lot of men don't have women. That's why I'm pimping. Somebody got a pimper. Somebody got a player. You guys remember that song from the Keep the Sneak? I think that was from Sneak's. Which one? I can't remember what album that was from. It was the album where Keep the Sneak's face was silver. You feel me? I don't know if you guys remember which one I'm talking about. What's up, Bob Lazar? But yeah, how do you guys like this little conversation I'm having with y'all? Getting it. Somebody got a pimper. Somebody got a payer. That's it. That's from Keep the Sneaks album. That song was tight. Is it from Sneakicidal? Is it? I could have sworn it was from one of his other albums, but yeah, man. I had all the Keep the Sneak shit back in the days. You feel me? Man, it's too bad how he ended up, man, in a wheelchair. That's crazy, man. But yeah, bro. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that conversation, man. You know. OG TJ, that's my brother, blood. You know my brother? Who's that? Who is you, bro? Do I know you? If you know OG TJ, that's my brother, bro. Hey, my brother got game. He still be getting females to this day, bro. My brother's another one. I learned a little bit for the other game from him too. You feel me? Do I like modern rappers? There's a few that I've seen that are cool. You know what I mean? but I couldn't name too many. I'm not up to date with who's modern, but there's a few out there. Eddie de Borja. Well, what they call you on the street, bruh? If you know TJ, you know my brother, you know who I am. Then that's my bruh. I know all them fools from 36. Spider, Frank, Rich. Hey, what your brother in the picture on Gunner's interview? Yeah, my brother was in one of the pictures. Most modern rappers sound weird. Yeah, man. Yeah, my brother was on a couple pictures on Gunner's interview. You feel me? But yeah, TJ, that's my brother. 36 locals. I know all them fools. I was in one. I was in one picture. I was in one picture where we were on 36 and he's 14. Him and Lil been having back in the 80s. Yeah, Lil Juan. Yeah, Chunks. That's the homie, bro. And Twink. I knew all them fools, bro. Lil Juan, Twink. You feel me? Beto. All them dudes, bro. You know? They knew hella fools. I knew Gumby from Fruitvale. I knew Big Surge from 38. That's the homie too. He made me I bought a shirt off him recently. The Ben Davis one that says Ben Federman. But yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know what they be on these new rappers, bro. It's a different generation for sure. But yeah, man, what did you guys think about that conversation I had with you guys? Was it cool? Was it you know what I mean? Eddie, you know, Tiny and Dizzy. What you guys think about it? You know what I mean? Did you learn something from it? Hopefully you guys learned something from it. So hopefully you don't be out there simping. Beckel, Gummy, the homie, Sergio, yep. What do you guys talk about tonight? We talked about the game. It's the game. It's the game. You feel me? We talked about the game. About not being a simp. Man, need to talk. We're taught that every week if we do. Yeah, man. I'm stealing the booger line. Hey, go ahead and try to use it. Last week I learned about Corky Gonzalez. Oh, yeah. Corky Gonzalez. I talked about him a little bit. I even talked about him on Gunner Spill. You know what I mean? I mentioned him very briefly. But yeah, man. That was pretty dope. Corky Gonzalez, a lot of people don't know who that was. He was a Chicano revolutionary from Denver, Colorado. He's one of the ones that really made it big during the Chicano movement. He wrote the poem I Am Joaquin. Very influential, you know what I mean? And he had a lot of ties to LA. He had a lot of ties to the Bay Area, to Oakland especially, and to Hayward. And yeah, man, overall, he was a good dude, you know what I mean? He was part of the Crusade for Justice. And he did a lot of work in the Chicano community back in the days, bro. You know? And today, like I said, I was watching Gold Toes on Rhodium Radio. And it's this beautiful thing to see homies from up north and homies from down south getting together. You know what I mean? It started with Gunner and that fight. Whether you like the fight or not, it started something, bruh. And hopefully it continues and we just have more unity out there, man. Because Rasa, we've been fighting and killing each other for way too long. You feel me? But yeah, man. So yeah, just want to recap with you guys on that thing. You know, we were talking about the game, about not letting these females walk all over you. Don't be a simp. Be you know, be confident, bro, and always know what you want. Step out of your comfort zone. You know, it's not always easy. You feel me? It's not always easy. It can be hard. It can be fucking scary, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, it can be. But sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? Gracias, shortcuts. Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. You feel me? And that's how it is. You feel? But yeah, man. I got 10 more minutes till the hour mark is up, and I'm gonna go to the gym. Actually, I ain't gonna lie. Right after I get off this live, I'm gonna go work out. I'm trying to lose this weight, son. But yeah, let's do a freestyle. You know what I mean? What's up with everybody? What's on everybody's mind? If you guys want me to talk about any subject or recap anything I talked about, you know what I mean? Leave it down there. Like I said, next weekend, September 11th, 20th anniversary. And ask will say how many times he's seen them on either Real Account Business. Tiny and Dizzy, I think I know who they are. But Tiny and Dizzy, I'm trying to. I know the names, bro. I can't picture their face right now. But yeah, next, like I was saying, next weekend, on East 7th Street. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. I heard about them dudes. I seen them around. I don't know them that well, but I know who they are. Vaccine or no vaccine. I have the vaccine already, so I don't know if you guys got it. I got it a while back, so I'm vaccinated. Even though it's, I don't know whether it's good or not. I don't know. I couldn't tell you, but I did get vaccinated some time back. You feel me? About a month ago at this point, I got vaccinated. No mames. No, I got vaccinated because, I'm a big dude. You know what I mean? And I'm up there in age, and I run the risk of dying if I get it. So that's why I got it. I don't want to fucking die. You know what I mean? Any side effects? A little bit. The first week there was side effects. I felt drain of energy, but not anymore. Not at this point. Back in the late 80s, did you ever go to Waiters Union Hall by the ice rink downtown once? We used to get together and discuss issues. No, I never went to that, bro. Sounds dope though. Better get the thing. Did they say they're from? They ain't knowing we're gonna be from E7. Now you know, Jose. They say they from, but nah, they ain't knowing they gonna be from E7. I forgot what the name of the was called. No side effects. My kids got it too. They're 14, 18 and 14. Yeah, I got it. I got sick the day after. I had like a fever, but I took some pills and it went away. And then I was just drained of energy, bro. It felt like like I had no energy. Like I couldn't even get up and walk around, like just for like a week. Or if I would walk, I would just sweat like a motherfucker. That was for about a week, but then after a week, it went away. You feel me? No, I got a really bad fever the next day, bro. The next day I woke up, my arm was hella hurt, and I just had a fucking fever. Like, I was in bed. I swear to God, that day it was hot outside, and I was in bed with my blankets over me because I was cold, like shivering. You know what I mean? From Colombia. There's a new variant. Ain't there a Delta variant too? You feel me? You gonna take the horse tranquilizer like Joe Rogan? Didn't Joe Rogan get it? I heard that one boxer, what's his name? De La Hoya got it, right? Jose, who has power in the relationship? You have women, but if only care about the one that decides to leave. It depends, bro. Yeah, the second shot had my arm. Let me read that again. Jose, who has the power in the relationship if you have other women but only care about the one that decides to leave? I don't know, bro. That's a good question. If you have other women in the relationship, introduce her to the other women. That's what I always say. De La Hoya got COVID and was fully vaccinated. Yeah, man. I heard about that. I could probably still get it even though I'm fully vaccinated. You feel me? I'm not going to say I can't. I don't know. You feel me? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical person. Luckily, I have a lot of medical people in my family, so I ask them all the time. You know what I mean? But, yeah, man. It's just one of those things. It's a scary time, bro. That COVID shit is no joke. I think, whether you want to believe it came from the air or it was man-made, whatever it may be, bro, it's a scary shit. And it is killing people, you know? And a lot of us didn't think we were going to live through something like that, you feel me? Because, think about it, you don't hear about plagues like that in the modern age, bro. You hear about plagues like that in the ancient age, Black Plague and the Spanish flu of the 1920s, you know what I mean? Once we started understanding medicine in the body, uh, you start, we got comfortable with understanding anatomy, medicine, and stuff like that. We didn't think nothing like that was going to happen. But in many ways, we got caught with our pants down, literally, figuratively speaking. You know what I mean? And we had the shock of the lifetime. A plague, a old school type of plague, is affecting us. Somebody said what I had for dinner. I had some chicken, rice and beans, and vegetables. Jose, vaccine shot, mark of the beast. I be seeing your comments, got some verbal, your education so nice down. Speak like I would say you're either Toscano or Zambrano. Either it's Toscano or it's Zambrano. I don't know. No estoy seguro. But yeah, man. But that was about it, bro. I just wanted to lace you guys up on what I know. You know what I mean? Again, I could be wrong. about what I was talking about earlier. Ain't no simping in your pimping. But don't continue to be a simp out there. You feel me? Real talk. Don't let people walk all over you. You know what I mean? Fuck that. You know, that's just how it is, bro. We gotta stop being weak. You know, I gotta stop being weak in many ways. But it is what it is. You feel me? I'm trying to find my neck though, man. Jose the Straight Soldado. Did you ever hit up Raza there at Cali Berkeley? I don't know if they still do it. Um, did I? I went to a couple Chicano things at UC Berkeley back in the days. I don't remember Raza Day though. Nah, I don't remember. I did go to a couple of events. I think the Brown Berets threw an event about 10 years ago I went to. And I went to a couple other things at UC Berkeley back in the days. It's been a while though. But it was always cool kicking it over there. You know what I mean? I remember the Cinco de Mayo at San Antonio Park. You feel me? I remember that. I remember Dia de los Muertos. I remember when they used to do Would I join the Brown Berets? I kind of was trying to a long time ago. And, I was kicking it with the Watsonville Brown Berets back in the days when they had a chapter over there. Yeah, I knew Tomas Alejo and a couple other people out there. They were good people, bro. And we were trying to start something Brown Beret related in Oakland at the time. You feel me? That was, fuck, about 12 years ago, maybe. You know, but I would have been down. I think there is a Brown Beret. There's a few Brown Berets in Oakland now. They're mostly females, though, but they're around. I don't know them too well, but I know of them. You feel me? But yeah, man. Festival at the lake. Yeah, I remember that. Lake Merritt, big ass festival. I never got, you know what? I never got to go in it, but I drove around it. Why did I want Rojo to fight Micho? Yeah, it might be a good place to find women. Hey, Lake Merritt is still a good place to meet women. There's always girls around. Like, man, I always tell people, man. Oh yeah, MC Man's Pops. I know him, bro. I know MC Man's Pops. That's Samuel. I know him, Tio Samuelin. I know that fool. Gavin Newsom, or is it time for someone else? I don't like Gavin Newsom, but I don't really like Republicans either. So I'm kind of like, either a turd sandwich or a fucking douche. You feel me? Like South Park said. But yeah, I know MC Man's dad, bro. I know him personally. He's cool. He's like an OG Vato from the Fruitvale area. I think he's originally from West Oakland though, but he did a lot of work with the Chicano movement in the Fruitvale area back in the 60s and 70s. So he's well known around the community. And his brother Joel Martinez, good people. Yeah, there was another dude too. I don't know if you remember him when I was young. His name was Benito. You guys remember Benito? He had the Fu Manchu mustache. There's actually a mural of him right there on 35th and East 14th, right by the old Big Old Tires. Benito, hell of people knew Benito in Oakland, bro. I don't know if you know him. All the original, exactly. Libby Schaff, good or someone else? Hey, Libby Schaff, man, bro. I hate to say it, she's a little, she's cute. I met her in person, bro. Man, tiene un cuerpecito, but as a politician, I don't know. I'm not feeling her. You feel me? But I will admit, for her age, damn, she looked good. She's the mayor of Oakland, Luis Ramirez. Bonito from used to work at Lazier. Benito, yeah, he used to work at Central too. Remember that bus driver Tone? Which bus driver? But yeah, no, to Luis Ramirez, Libby Schaff is the mayor of Oakland. You know what I mean? She's a female mayor, but I'm just saying I met her before, and she's not a bad looking woman. I'll tell you that in person. You can tell the political is rigged. Newsom's getting no support from the Democrats. A trade off. California back. Tone drove the 54 up and down 35th. He lived in a greenhouse. Yeah, man. Yeah, but as a politician, Libby Schaff, I'm not too impressed with her. AC Transit, a Tone, maybe I seen him around. Doesn't ring a bell. You feel me? But he lived. What was he? Was he Rasa or was he black? I don't remember, bro. I met a lot of. I remember I used to know this one black lady. She was a AC Transit driver when I was a youngster, and she used to always like let me get on the bus for free and shit. She was hella cool with me. You know what I mean? I don't remember her name though, but I remember she was like kind of an older, kind of heavy set black lady. She was always hella nice to me whenever I would get on the AC. I used to ride the number 82 down East 14th because I used to go to that school, Franklin. I didn't get to go to Lazier, even though I grew up on East 7th Street. I went to Franklin, so I used to jump on the 82 from Fruitvale East 14 all the way to the to Franklin to Funktown. You feel me? So I went to school there. That's where I went to school. But it's a long story. He would give us old school paper transfers. Oh yeah, I remember the paper transfers, the old ones, right? The ones that look like receipts. I remember those. The old school ass ones. I was hella little during that time, bro. Remember the old AC transfers, the big round ones? They were hella loud and they smelled like fucking gas. They smelled like diesel. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys remember those old AC Transits. I'm talking about the ones from the 80s and early 90s. They were like old buses. Were Chicanos in? Were Chicanos into lowriding? Hell yeah, they were. What happened to the 35th locals? Don't hear anything about them. I don't remember a 35th local. There was a 36 and 38 locals. I think there's still some of them around. 3500 boys. What's up, bro? You ever out here to Vallejo? Remember the Funky Aztecs? Have you heard of? Yeah, man. I made a video about the Funky Aztecs. Go to my list of videos and you'll find it. Whatever happened to Hassel from Fruitvale that worked security at Fandango? I think I remember that cool dude. 46th Street locals. Yeah, I remember 46th Street locals. My brother needs some of them. Yeah, man. I went to that Fandango Latino. I used to date this chick back in the days, and we used to go fuck around there because that was the only club where they would allow people under 18, people that were like under 21. They had a section for the youngsters, and we used to go. Even though I wasn't really into banda, we just used to go fuck around, bro. Juan Jasso got deported. Oh yeah, Flankers. I remember it, but I was too young to go to Flankers. But I remember Flankers. My sister used to go there because she was into all that banda shit. She used to be into paisas and shit, but yeah, she used to go to Flankers. And remember when they used to do the banda shows uh at the old Mervin's at the Eastmont Mall? If you old school, you remember that. 46 wasn't Lokes, it was Lokes. My brother always tells me about a dude named Taco from 46. That was his homie. He always tells me about that dude. I don't know who that dude was, but my brother always tells me about that. He was cool with some dude named Taco from 46 locals. Yep, the Bailes, yep. Yeah, they used to have those Bailes. And I remember when they had like a big ass riot there because the Dog Pound was going to play there or some shit. That was like what, like 95, 96, 97, roughly around that time. It was around the time that Tupac got killed, I want to say, because supposedly Tupac was there that day. Oh, yeah, you seen Banda Mexicana, Los Tucanos. Yeah, Mervin's, yeah. Hey, remember when Oakland had bandas? Remember they used to have Banda Caporales and they used to have Banda La Tunera? My sister used to know all of them. You know what I mean? Because my sister was all into the banda thing. She was big into the Quebradita movement. You feel me? I went to school with a bunch of them Calvin Sim, certified local. Some of them, I know they became FEGs. I remember Cash Money Rikes at the arena. I remember that too. Jose, Big Herm, Vega, the Lopez brothers. Yeah, man. I remember them. I remember the Cash Money for sure. And but I remember the Dog Pound one. I don't know if you guys remember that one. That one was big, bro. It was big. It was right there. Oh yeah, I remember Apu McCall. Hell yeah, I remember going there like the quinceañeras and shit like that when I was a youngster. That was right there. It's a church now. It's right there on off of Fruitvale on East 14th. I know exactly where Apu McCall is. Hell yeah, that's hella old school. That's across the street from the Bank of America. Is it true FEG was a Filipino clique? What I was okay, this is what my brother told me. He told me that in the 80s, Fruitvale Gangsters was a mixed clique, is what he told me. That there were blacks, Chicanos, Filipinos. There was mix. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I remember Latin fashions. We were, yeah, it's crazy. Eddie de Borja. Me and my brother were just talking about Latin fashions yesterday, bro, with his girlfriend, because his girlfriend is from Oakland too. She's from 34th. She grew up right by St. Liz. But we were talking about that place, about Latin fashion. I remember that place. That was the Cholo spot. They used to always have all the posters of like Boulevard Nights and Zoo Suit and shit like that. They had all the Teen Angel stuff. I remember that. Yeah, ABT. Yeah, I remember them. I was just talking about them, all brothers together. I remember hearing about ABT back in the days, but I never met them fools. I don't remember them too much. I was told FEG was mostly Filipino. I don't know, bro. Maybe at one point they might have been, but I don't. The only FEGs I remember are like Gumby and Speedy and all them fools. But my brother told me the ones before my time were like they were mixed. That's what he told me. He said there was Filipinos, blacks. There were some Chicanos in it. Those Kingdom magazines are selling for hundreds of dollars. Yeah, I had all of them, man. Yeah, they used to funk with 36 because my brother used to get into it at FEG. He started three from Robert Torres, but they had Raza and Africanos. Yeah, that's what I was told too. They were mixed. It was a dog pound when some fools in a Grand National almost got carjacked. They crashed into one of the passengers, got beheaded. That's what led to the Tupac Henry J getting canceled. Orale. ABT was from Hayward and Union City. Hello Filipinos. Vito from FEG was a great baseball player as a teen. Yeah, man. I know MacArthur Productions remembers that other spot on Fruitvale because he brought it up. The NEL Centro de Juventud. Who knows about that? And them cats Crash 46, Saul and Stacy from the Dubs. You guys are taking it way back. I remember another hood my brother told me about called VOL, Barrio Oakland Locals. I don't know if you guys ever heard of them. They were from the 30s supposedly. That was old school shit. When are you going to do another lowrider car show? Whenever they have one in the area again, bro, I try to do local ones. You feel me? I don't go too far for them. They had one in Vallejo because I used to live in Vallejo. Much love to the V town, to all the homies out there in the V. They showed me a lot of love in that town. So I went to Vallejo one, and then I went to the one in the town. You know I wasn't gonna miss the one in the town. You ever heard of Rich Town Crips? Yeah, I heard about them. You remember the corner of 34th and East 14th? Yeah, hell yeah, the corner. Did you know Vito from East 7? I went to Vito from East 7. Doesn't ring a bell. You gotta remember, a lot of dudes that claimed East 7th, I didn't know a lot of them. Selena's car show be popping too. I'll probably check it out. Most of them turned 38, like Burnout Dave. Yeah, I know Burnout Dave. Kiko was from VOL, yeah. He was a white boy. Nah, I didn't know too many white. I met one white dude. I'm from North Vallejo, College Park. Yeah, I know where College Park is. Hell yeah. I did a barrio tours of College Park in North Vallejo. Check it out. It's called Crestside North Vallejo. If you go in my videos, you'll find it. Barrio Hood Tours. You know what I mean? I used to live in West Side Vallejo off of Sacramento Street. I used to kick it a lot in Central, East Vallejo. And I lived by Floyd Terrace up there by Redwood. I lived up that way for a minute. Vito just got out doing 21 years. Vito Vukman. He Hungarian. Jose, you ever seen Blood In, Blood Out? I look like the guy named Miklo. Yeah, I've seen that. Who hasn't seen that fucking movie? Yeah, I've seen it. But yeah, man. I met a white dude. Do a viral tour of Highland. You where Highland Hospital? Fuck those locals forever, Holmes. When first started, it was Filipino. Coming later, blacks and Latinos joined. Was it? See, this is news to me. I didn't know Fruitvale Gangsters was originally an Asian gang. That I didn't know. Yeah, him, Vito, I played baseball. Orale. But look, this is the thing. I know the people that I grew up with on East 7th Street. Later, when they formed the gang there, the East 7th locals, a lot of those dudes weren't from the hood, bro. I mean, I didn't know them, bro. So, over the years, I've met a lot of dudes telling me they're from East 7th, but I don't remember them, bro. I only knew the dudes that I knew. I knew Jorge. I knew Anthony. I knew Anthony's brother Mike. I knew Black Rob, Black Brian. You know what I mean? Cheyenne. I knew Red, and a couple other homies out there, bro. But a lot of these other dudes that were claiming East 7, I didn't know about them. Have I ever heard of BBH? Yeah, man. When I lived in Vallejo, Chris Correa, there was three gangs, Mexican gangs. There was BBH, There was Brown Pride Norteños and there was Barrio Centro Vallejo. That's the ones I remember. I was cool with a couple of homies. So yeah, I remember I grew up around a lot of Norteños. So I knew a couple of homies from BCV and from BPN, Brown Pride Norteños. Hey, did you know Snoop from Brown Pride Norteños? You know what I mean? He was he was he was a cool dude. Another dude named Kiki Local from Barrio Centro Vallejo. I was cool with Tim. I was cool with Tiny from Barrio Centro Vallejo. I heard he passed away, and I was cool with Milo and his brother Arturo. They call him Nino. They weren't really from no hoods. They was just cool with all them BCV and BPN cats. That's my homies too. They live over there in South Hayward. I mean South Vallejo, Suicide. No, wasn't no Cambodian from Fruitvale. Three Filipino brothers, Fernando, Rob, and Paulie Chuleta. Silver check with old school windshields, guys in drugstore. Oh yeah, I remember guys drugstore. Yeah, I know G Snoop, Fernando Aguilar. Do you know any Aguilares? I knew Snoop, bro. Man, that motherfucker came at me twisted one time, bro. But it's all love with him, bro. I Cheyenne passed away, bro. Cheyenne from East 7th Street. He died some years back, bro. R.I.P. to him. But yeah, man, I got love for Snoop, man. Snoop is my nigga, bro. But he came at me real twisted one time, bro. And for a long time, I was like, fuck that nigga. But nah, I got love for him, bro. If you see him, bro, tell him Jose from Oakland said what's up. I'm sure he'll know who I am, bro. He a cool ass dude, bro. Him and I don't know if you know OG Kiki Local, bro. I always wonder whatever happened to him from Barrio Centro Vallejo. That was another cool ass dude. That was hella cool with, bro, when I was out in Vallejo. In the V Town. Yeah, but say what's up to a Snoop for me, bro. That's my nigga, bro. I knew Mike Estrada too. I don't know if you know Mike Estrada, OG from Vallejo too. He was a cool ass homie too. I knew some folks out there, bro. I'm cool with them dudes from Vallejo. With the OG ones at least. It's all love. All love to the V Town 707. You feel me? But yeah, man. So what's going on with everybody, bro? Yeah, man. You know Tiny? I heard Tiny passed away, bro. Big dude, big ass. He's bigger than me, bro. He's like half white and half Mexican. Juan Grano. Chuco? Which Chuco? I remember the Funky Estes did the show with Laney, with MC Man. Oh yeah, I know that dude Mario Del Barrio, bro. I met him before, bro. He's a cool dude. You're talking about Mario G, right? Chris, you got pants pulled down in the park yet? I don't get it. But yeah, man. Yeah, I know that fool. His name is Mario G, right? Got Mario Del Barrio, dude. He used to rap with MC Man. You know what I mean? I remember the Funky Aztecs. They did a few shows in Oakland back in the days. They used to kick it with all them fools from 38 back in the days. You know what I mean? They knew Zach from 38, Joker. They knew that fool. So he's the one that drew their he's the one that drew the logo for them. Hey, Chris Correa, I heard that there's some dudes now called like Bay Recon or something like that. They're like Sudanos from Vallejo. I heard something about them. But yeah, the Greenside Ray, yup. Greenside. Anybody know Nico from the 60s? I forget their name. Either one of them two. He's in his early 30s. So does anybody know Lito or Nito? But yeah, Greenside Records, they used to have that place right there by Wendy's, right there by Fruitvale and East 14 by the Ghost Ship. Yeah, Bay Recon, they linked up with High Power from LA. Yeah, I heard about them dudes. You feel me? I've seen a few videos of them. I think one of them dudes was on American Cholo. I think he said his name was Vince Vega or something like that. But yeah, man. It's a trip, bro. Yeah, Joker invested a little money in the Funky Aztecs. Yeah. Yeah, Joker. I remember when he drew the thing for them, bro. That was dope. I know Joker, bro. I've known Zach Fox since way back, bro. Known him for hella years. But yeah, yeah, bro. It's just all the memories, brother. But yeah, it's cool. The V Town. You brought me memories from Vallejo. I grew up in the murders. It was not 30s, but I have friends that was like that in BB. I was murdered dirty 30s. Backyard was the 30s. You know, guy Chris Valencia. I had a brother named Caesar Agustin or Keegan. Nah, I don't know if I know him. Maybe. You gotta remember, a lot of people I know them by faces sometimes. Some of them I know by name. I met so many people, bro. Zacharias Neville, yeah. I know Zach's family, bro. I know Sochi. I think that's his aunt. She's an artist too, and I know Rudy. That's his uncle, Rudy Neville, and I knew Zach's grandfather. His name was Salas Neville. He's the one that drew the Clínica de la Raza mural on Fruitvale back in the days. The one on East 16th and Fruitvale. You feel me? Did you know Roberto Hernandez from 36 in his mid 40s had an older brother named Juan Toro from DFL? Sounds familiar, bro. I probably know. You know Baby Beach? Oh, yeah. Baby Beach from Partner Deuce? That's my partner, though. Yeah, yeah. That's my partner. That's Baby Beach's old group. And it's the funk. Funky behavior. Nothing can save you. Yeah, I remember Salah, bro. He used to come to my house, bro, when I was a little kid. He knew my mom and my dad. I was at his funeral when they had his funeral at St. Liz, bro. That was like, fuck, I want to say 88, 89, something like that. I was a little kid, bro. But yeah, I knew Salah, bro. I remember him clearly, bro. He was like an older man. You feel me? Kind of heavy set a little bit. Yeah, the Dirties left from 36. His brother Toto got life. Yeah, man. So yeah, so what's going on, man? I think I'm past the hour mark, and I want to go to the gym in a little bit. I need some gym because I need to find my neck. You know what I mean? The only way I'm gonna lose weight is working out and eating better, which I'm trying to do. You feel me? But yeah, man. Once again, DFL, man. That's a clique I haven't heard about in a long time. You remember when Mio did the commercials? Oh yeah, yeah. The I'm proud to be a Mexican American commercial. Hey, bro, I've been looking for that commercial everywhere. Nobody got it, bro. I would love to see that commercial. Oh yeah, I've been drinking a lot of water. The I remember that commercial. I remember the is Mio playing with a basketball, walking down Fruitvale, and he looks at the mural, and he says, "I'm proud to be a Mexican American." If you're an OG from the town, you remember that, and you remember the dogs. Remember the dog and what were they called? The dog and the horse, Humphrey and Charlie and Humphrey. Who remembers that? Charlie and Humphrey. The uh, uh, it was a lot of borrowing without asking. Remember the character, the horse talk like that. I don't think he'd let a clumsy dog like you play with his lamp. Remember that? I could do a pretty good imitation of it. The little boy basketball YouTube every from the era. Yeah, 1001 things to do. The Delinquents, did they have a commercial? I don't remember. Maybe I do remember it. Did it come on like CMC or something like that? You and Big Ed should have a neck. I know, bro. I'm looking for my neck still, man. Some aliens stole it, bro. Some aliens from Mars. Some illegal aliens. Glue. I need glue. You're gonna need lots of glue. I remember the other one too. There was the Italian American one. There was another one. I'm proud to be Japanese American. And there was the one yeah, some aliens from Mexico. There was the one about the girl who was she was like playing in a she was like there was the one with the girl. She was like reading a book and she was imagining herself being a cop and being a firefighter and being like different things. Bro, you sound like SPM. You should try rapping. Cubo said sing you on a random radio interview with Tony the Wizard and Gold till they came seeing Rasa come together. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Oh, maybe I'll be a firefighter. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That one, that commercial. You know, somebody told me, I don't know if it's true, that that commercial was Kamala Harris. That's what somebody tried to tell me. I have no idea if that's her, bro. But somebody told me that that was Kamala Harris when she was a little girl. Now, I don't know. I know that Kamala Harris at one point did live in Oakland when she was little, but I don't know if that was actually her. But that's what somebody tried to tell me, that that was Kamala Harris in that commercial. You feel me? But I remember all that shit, bro. Hey, bro, I'm a OG from the Bay. Did you know Chris Bueno or Austin Keegan? Martin 9400. Someone said, did you know Chris Bueno or Austin Keegan? Would you top Kamala Harris? I mean, she still look good for her age. That's all I'm gonna leave it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. You feel me? But believe it or not, I used to date a girl who kind of was her complexion a little bit a long time ago. You know what I mean? My block report at homie, nah, the little girl was curly haired Latina. Yeah, I don't know, bro. I have no idea. This was somebody tried to tell me that was Kamala Harris. Now I don't know if that's true. Again, it was hard to tell what the girl was. She could have been a Latina. She could have been Filipino. She could have even been like a real light skinned black girl. It was kind of hard to tell. But that's hella old school. You know, that's Channel 2. Remember Romper Room? If you're old school, and I'm not talking about Mac Dre Romper Room. I'm talking about the show Romper Room back in the days. That's hella old school. Man, you gotta take me back with these memories, bruh. That's way back. But again, who remembers when Oakland had bandas, bro? When they had a Chivo Carnal, much. Hey, what's up, brother? Who remembers when Oakland had Banda La Tunera and they had Banda Caporales? Because my sister used to know them guys. They used to play at all the clubs in Oakland all the time back in the days. I'm sure some of you probably remember that. Yeah, my sister knew that, but my sister was like a groupie of all them bandas, bro. She was all into that quebradita shit. Yeah, yeah, I watched that lady to say my name at the end of the romper room. Yeah, I know a clickbait Netflix series takes place in Oakland. Takes place in the town. What's it called? Clickbait? I'll look into it. I see Jose and TJ and Donnie. Yeah, I haven't seen Donnie in a minute. Hela, that's my sister. I always seen the bus around. Yeah, Hela's my sister, bro. She used to be married to Donnie. She has Donnie's her baby daddy. But yeah, that's my sister, bro. You feel me? That's one of my sisters. But yeah, man. Donnie. I know Donnie, bro. I've known Donnie for years. My brother and my sister, they've known Donnie since he was a little kid, bro. His uncle Lolo, I know you remember that fool. And I like dude Augie, he got murdered some years back. He was related to them. But yeah, man. I know my brother she with Rabbit right now. I know my brother she with Rabbit right now. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Have you talked to your stepbrother lately? You know what? I did for a minute, but I haven't heard from him. I'm gonna hit him up, see how he's doing. You mean actually he's not my stepbrother, he's actually my brother. Lolo, Tommy, Kenny, Augie, Vigil, yeah. Yeah, I met all those. I met Kenny, I met Tommy, I met Lolo. Obviously I met Lolo. You feel me? I remember Lolo from way back in the days on Brick Street. When I used to kick it there with my brother with Lil Juan and all them fools. Yeah, man, those were the good days, bro. You spooked it? Spooked what? Yeah, man. I spooked him? Nah. I know, he was like, who's this ghetto ass motherfucker? He was hella soft spoken, bro. You know what I mean? That's the one thing. Uncle Lo worked at the store. Yeah, man. Hey, Eddie the Borjar, you the one homie I met one time that was wearing like an Oakland A's outfit right there off of by the churro spot? Was that you? I think I remember you, bro. We talked briefly, but then you walked away. I don't know if that was you, bro. But I was playing music, remember, right there by the churro spot, right off of the Fruitvale Village. You feel me? I remember a homie came up to me and said what's up to me. He was wearing an A's outfit. I think it was you, bro, but I could be wrong. It was a homie who knew me, but he also seen Mia Bonta. Is she an assemblywoman now? But yeah, but man, it's way past the hour mark, and like I said, I want to go to the gym before it gets too late. So I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I've been on here for almost an hour and a half, man. We talked about some game. Hopefully you guys like that. Yeah, I'm on my 40th live. So look, I'm about to get off. So like I said, next weekend I'm gonna do a 20th anniversary of September 11th because it's the 20th anniversary of September 11th, and I want to talk about September 11th. I want to talk about the conspiracies. I want to talk about the official story. I want to talk about everything that has to do with 9/11. Where were you at? How do you remember that day? Were you alive at that time? You know what I mean? How much it affected the world? How much it's changed the world, which is something we don't think about. We're still living in the effects of September 11th. So next live feed is going to be a special September 11th, 20th anniversary special. It should be fun. We're going to talk about everything related to September 11th. I used to be really big into the September 11th conspiracies. You know what I mean? Do I still think those conspiracies are real? I'll let you know in that live feed next week. But tune in next week. That's what the live feed is going to be about. It's going to be about conspiracy theories. It's going to be our September 11th, 20th anniversary. Whether it was a conspiracy, whether it was you know, the official report. Do you believe that happened? There's no right or wrong answers. It's just about the 20th anniversary of September. I was gonna say 7/11, September 11th. I know TJ real good. I remember Chooch worked at Walmart. Oh yeah. They did. I was in Santa Rita. They took all Middle Easterns to the oil on 9/11. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I went to Santa Rita 2 weeks after September 11th, and I'll talk about that next week. But yeah, guys, tune in if you guys are into like September 11th conspiracies and all that kind of stuff, good stuff, or even the official story, bro. Remember to come next week, next weekend. I won't be able to do it on September 11th because I'm going to be in San Francisco that day, and I won't be back till probably later. So I will do it hopefully next Sunday or Monday, but it's going to be the September 11th, 20th anniversary. You feel me? And that's what we're going to talk about. For the most part, I mean, we might open it up to other things, but for the most part, it's going to be me talking about September 11th. What do you believe? Do you believe the official story? Do you believe what the government told you? Same time as always at 10. You know, how do you remember that day? Were you alive during that time? Were you old enough to remember it? And most importantly, how it affected the world and how it still affects our lives to this very day. Many of us don't even realize that. Many of us don't even remember the world before September 11th. You know what I mean? So it should be a good one, bro. It'll be one of my weird conspiracy series. You know what I mean? I'm gonna plan on doing maybe a good Halloween one when Halloween time comes around. You feel me? But this is Jose with Oakland Latinos United. I'm gonna get off this. I need to get off. I want to go to the gym real quick before I go to sleep. I need to do a workout and keep subscribing. Keep liking my I'm gonna wear a tinfoil hat. Keep subscribing. Keep liking my videos. So share my videos. Follow me on Instagram, on Facebook, and if you wanna good night, Dad. If you wanna I probably am old enough to be your dad, but if you want to get a hold of me for anything, remember you can always get a hold of me on IG, private message me, and I always reply. And I'm gonna see you guys later. Keep it lit, Chicano power. Remember, don't be a simp and be about your business. Like.